YouTube, welcome back. The lady welcomes you back. So we were trying to get Paravon wants military access. That makes sense. We're going to continue the campaign right where we left off. We keep using these green skin. How much longer is that going to last, by the way? 3 more turns? Okay, well, it's been very useful. So it seems like a bad thing, but we turned it around and made it a good thing. Pretty happy about that. Okay. Let's smack down these green skins. Now we can actually gain rank for a paladin too, which that's big. Getting the paladin ranked up means that we can get him onto a horse soon and start to make him a fairly devastating unit. He wasn't in the army?
True Bretonnia.
Way to go. Way to go, Heir.
I shall go.
All we had to do was put him in the army. I blew it.
I shall share my greatness.
I blew it. Whatever. Questing vow. I don't know what all this stuff we need. Let's get greatly reduced for questing knights, grail knights. Let's just get these vows out of the way so that whenever I get the opportunity I can have those units in the army. Our chivalry is up to 305. Feeling a little safer about life right now, so I'd like to go put some pressure on the Wood Elves.
Those seeking my counsel.
Astalia wants a non-aggression pact. Oh, look at that. The Beastmen freed up a province that we could go take here. It's the Wood Elves are kind of... Yeah. We'll worry about the Beastmen if they show up and when they show up, which they very well could. We're going to get another rebellion, though, so we're not going to go too far out. Let's make use of this rebellion as we have been. Okay. Now we should be able to gain a rank for a paladin, and I want to go up here and see if we can... That Wood Elf army is raiding us, and I want to go up and see if we can goad the Wood Elves into a fight. Why would Tilea declare war on me? They have to go through a mountain pass to get to me, so I'm not really worried about it. You're idiots. Just declaring war for the sake of declaring war because they're the AI. Let's put her on the unicorn here. Wait a minute. Why does it show like negative stuff there? Character stats. Blessing of the lady. That's so weird. Is that like a bug? She's still got Blessing of the Lady and she's on the unicorn. I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of weird thing going on there. Die, you greenskin. Okay. Oh, hang on. What weapon did we gain there? Decisive victory. Enemy killed in battle. Okay, melee attack and weapon strength. We can assign that to our paladin, who still didn't rank up, unfortunately. He's close.
Who wishes the grail?
Who doesn't wish for the grail, lady? Alright. Worshippers of the Grail, weapon strength. Let's this could be useful, like the vigor loss reduction, especially since we have more leadership. Let's just do it because we need more points in that tree anyway. And we're gonna need more money to build this tower thingy, but that tower would be pretty awesome. I know I'm doing a lot of stalling right now, but like I said, there's reasons. I think the greenskin thing is going to be over here in the next turn or two. And I think the Beastmen were moving this direction, so we might have to prepare ourselves for that fight. Which would mean some additional knights into the army. Knights could make a huge difference in our army anyway, because questing knights, or knights there, that's nice, knights errant. They don't have armor piercing, but yeah, they don't have a whole lot of anything, to be honest, but it gives us... they have decent armor. And they should be decent against infantry, and they got a shield. So decent armor, shield. Yeah, that's about it. And a decent charge bonus. What's the upkeep on these? 210. Son of a gun. Seems a little bit steep. Let's see how much it is if we recruit 2 of them, like how much it's going to hurt me here. Okay, we can get the Barded Warhorse for Paladin, and at level 9 he could get a Pegasus. Alright. A couple of extra knights in our army, though, would be really, really big. What do you want, elf? Yes! The elves want a peace treaty. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. And that's weird that they want it because I'm at strength rank 35 and they're at strength rank 6. So, but that's big. They're offering me money and they want a peace treaty. They're still at war with other folks. But now I don't have to worry about the elves. I can actually go try and conquer Estalia and maybe even Talea. Crooked Moon gets a Wa army up here. Good. That's the elves' problem, not mine. Kazrak, I believe, is somewhere down here. Okay, we're not gonna have a lot of money, but we'll survive the upkeep cost. I'm gonna kind of ease forward here because I thought Kazrak was kind of sitting around waiting on us. I'm gonna save this money and build that tower. We're almost about to get another chivalry level too, I think. There's Kazrak. We got to go up and catch him. His army's pretty big now, but I think with the paladin and everything else, we should be good. Defensive alliance. Not right now. I may end up having to break all my treaties with the Stalia. Chaos stirs. The trade agreement. I don't want to lose that. Leadership for cavalry units. Good grief! What is with all these constant negative things that they want to throw at me? It's infuriating. Let's build this tower. So we get 50 chivalry off of it. An extra 20 winds of magic for all forces. Reduction in vampiric corruption and chaos corruption. And it's part of the quest chain that we need for the lady. So it'll be useful overall. Come on, Kazrak. Get over here, you beast chicken. Beast path interception, huh? So he's got his harpies. Mostly junk infantry. And you can see we've got a significant leadership and defense buff on our men-at-arms, so that should be very helpful. There's several Ungor raiders, but we've got our archers and we've got our trebuchet, so let's fight the battle and see what happens. If we could take down Kazrak, this should drive up our chivalry a lot. With the paladin, I'm feeling pretty good about our chances because he can definitely help us get out there and hurt Kazrak. Let's check out what the lady looks like up here on Silvaron. Oh man, that's awesome. Check that out. Got both of them on a unicorn. That's pretty sweet. Man, she's got some charge bonus too. Magical attacks. She'd be good against ethereal units. I'm going to start the deployment. I know we don't start with a lot of winds of magic, but we should have a pretty big reserve. Yeah, we got a 68 reserve. So that's not too bad. Errands. Let's get all of our units set up. I'm gonna get defensive mode for the trebuchet. Okay, good enough for now. This seems like a really good spot for our peasant bows because we can overlook the battlefield here. Okay. We'll lose if time runs out. I do have the trebuchet. What's its range? It's got pretty solid range. Let's go use our knights to stir up some action. Let's see if we can pull the beastmen back to us and get them in an advantageous position, because this is kind of a position here where we wouldn't be able to be flanked. But the beastmen are hidden back here in the back. Should uncover them soon.
Fay Enchantress.
Let's bring them up to do some doom flock work. Let's use our maneuverability here, and then that'll give us a chance to use our artillery to its greatest effect also. Really? It's pretty campy there, beastie boys. I see you. Okay, I'm gonna start doom flocking these losers.
With haste.
They're pretty blobbed up and gonna be fairly susceptible to it.
I serve her.
So if they don't want to attack me, I'm gonna go ahead and negatively impact them as much as possible. I think they may have other units that I can't see. So let's see what those units are. Yeah, that's right. Come on up here. You know you don't want to sit back and take this.
Hurry.
There we go. We got other units. There's the Ungor Raiders. I definitely want to get a piece of the Ungor Raiders here. Oh yeah, nice blob. Nice blob. There we go.
Your behest.
I'm going to back up just a little bit from their units.
At once. Very well.
Okay, we got our trebuchets firing. Let's target the infantry. I'm just going to pull away.
I am ready. I am the
Now we should be able to turn around and fight. Don't fire at will, because you're going to hit my own units. All these harpies and stuff really shouldn't cause us much issue.
ready for battle. Of course.
Start killing as many of these harpies as we can. Good. Harpies are going to run away. Let's attack a different unit. Alright, the beastie boys are catching up with us. Okay, let's get away from them. We're going to pull them further back into the trap.
Honor her.
Let's go ahead and get out of there, Paladin. I'm quite serious about it. Okay, you're on a big barded warhorse. Let's go. Okay, the Paladin's stuck, so we're going to have to attack with our infantry. That's kind of annoying. Should be able to doom flock a considerable portion of the beastmen here, though. Okay, we're going to keep moving forward to attack. The Paladin is tanking out lots of damage. The doom flock is being very effective for us. Let's pull away from the spears here. Except the Paladin. Oh crap, now he's getting hit by Khazrak. I don't want to lose my Paladin. We got to figure out how to get in there and get to our Paladin, because he's getting killed by Khazrak. Crap! That's so annoying, like irritating how I got stuck in the infantry like that. I'm gonna lose my gosh darn it. They're gonna kill my Paladin. I'm so irritated about that.
Fay Enchantress.
I Paladin's still alive. If we can go over here and give him some help, maybe we can get him off the battlefield. So I'm going to charge this way and just kind of try and plow my way over and distract these units.
My gifts are yours. Enchantress.
Attack the... Okay, my Paladin actually escaped. This is pretty amazing that he's escaped for the moment. But now I'm worried about my damsel. I think we can force the rest of these guys out here.
Ready for battle.
Let's get our peasant bows up here. Let's get the damsel away, because I certainly don't want to lose her. Paladin, let's get you back to safety, bud. It's time to take down archers. Okay, Kazrak's almost dead. Push our archers up here. Alright, we've shattered the beastmen. Alright, not the prettiest battle we could have fought, but it's definitely a victory, and we should have saved our paladin's life there, which that's pretty huge to me. These knights errant already have a chevron. Ooh, watch the friendly fire there. As in, stop firing. Like, stop. There we go. I'm gonna just keep riding down units with these knights errant. Alright. Yeah, okay, we got a second chevron on the knights errant. That's good. The more we can do for these guys, the better. Yeah, we're building up a decent bit towards a third chevron here. Yeah, we're about halfway up to a third chevron. Okay, that'll work. Let's go ahead and end the battle. It says decisive victory. Ooh, that was almost ugly. Very nearly lost our paladin there. But Kazrak should be dead. Yeah, it was an interception, so he's dead. Did I actually like lose any of my units? Does not look like it, so that was very fortunate for me. Magic resistance, rank gained. Okay. So that is a dead beast army. Why are you raiding me, you wood elf filth? That's irritating, the wood elves raiding me like that. It's pretty pointless too. So extra magic reserves would be useful. Let's get that. I want all the magic reserves we can get. And the Curse of Anra Air, let's do that. Cuts the speed and accuracy of a lot of units around it. That could be useful. Could be useful, especially if we're doing like cavalry charges and stuff. So we'll drop that in. We're actually getting positive control in our territory for like the first time in the entire campaign. You better quit raiding me, elves. I'm not going to tolerate it. What's irritating is that the elves are raiding me, but if I attack them right now, it would take away a bunch of chivalry from me for breaking an agreement with these guys, but they're over here raiding me after having made the agreement with me. Would it not be unchivalrous to not do anything about it? You know what I mean? Seems like it's kind of backwards to not do anything about it. We're gonna go force him off of there. I'm gonna make him think that I'm gonna attack him. That's unacceptable. Chivalry loss or not, man. I'm not taking that off the elves. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna escort the elves out of my land. I gave him military access. I don't really know why. In fact, I think I'm going to revoke that. I've got improving relations with him, though, and their strength rank 7. I'll just see if I can chase him out of my land. See if that'll work. Estalia, this Bilbali, we might be able to settle there, but then I'd like to take all of Estalia, because really that's the problem, is I don't have anywhere to expand, and Estalia is like the only natural expansion point.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope.
And we're going to need more power to convince Paravan to potentially want to confederate with us anyway, so I feel like we're going to have to turn against someone. It might as well be Estalia. Alright, the elves are out of our lands. Impressive buildings, impressive battles, so chivalry, recruitment cost. I don't know if I'm going to need to recruit anything or not, but I will be building buildings, I'm sure, so
You seek me?
let's roll down towards Estalia and resettle Bilbali, and let's see, we've got agreements with Estalia right now. We've got a non-aggression pact.
I hope your words are wise.
Tylea is actually at war with me, so maybe if we can just get military access, we could go through Estalian lands. Whatever.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
I'm gonna need 10 turns before I can attack these guys without it being... We're gonna lose some money over that, but I need somewhere to expand to. I don't really have a lot of options. And I'm not gonna go to war with fellow Bretonian factions because I want to confederate with them and make sure we unlock all the lords. I just think it's like a cooler way to do this, a more chivalrous way to do it. Okay, so we finished the Tower of the Enchantress. It says, in her dreams, the Fay Enchantress sees what has been, what is, and what may yet be. She stands upon the coastline and watches the endless fleet of ships, seething with servants of chaos, crashes through the waves towards Bretonian shores. With her power of the chalice of potions, the Enchantress summons forth a storm unseen of enormity upon the approaching fleet. Yet though many of them are sent to calamitous watery graves, even that cannot stop all the invaders. Still they come, the very seeming to boil from beneath their prows, an invasion without end, a fight without hope. As they pour from their vessels onto the land unstoppable, the ruinous hordes seem to be intent to rip the heart from the breast of Bretonnia. The Fay Enchantress awakes with a start, deep fear settling ice cold within her. She knows in this moment this was no mere nightmare but a vision sent by the lady of what could be, should her strength be insufficient to stop it. The Enchantress knows what must be done, very little time in which to do it. So, deploy a damsel in Nordland? Ugh. Could you pick somewhere any further away? Good grief.
Enchantress.
I can't give up my damsel, she's too useful. I have to recruit another one to go do that. Let's get down here and go settle this province before Estalia resettles it. Oh, really? We're going to have a rebellion up here, probably. Actually, we could switch this over from growth to control. And that'll slow down the chaos corruption as well. Okay. This will give us more ports. We just hit the new chivalry level, I think, so we've got 2 uses of the Green Knight. So we'll keep that in mind.
Those seeking my counsel usually.
Okay, Estalia declares war on me. And they may be stacked.
Our lands prosper under your chivalrous rule. Yet evil.
Oh, hang on, what happened here? Okay, there's gonna be a bunch of savage orcs down here. Bordelot should like us now.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time to unite, yes?
Okay, got a defensive alliance with them.
Welcome, friends.
Let's get a
Let's
non-aggression
hope we can
pact.
Come to an accommodation.
Baston. Okay, good. We're all making friends. That's important.
Going forth.
I'm gonna try and afford 1 more knight in my army. And then if we run into some large, who knows? This war against Estalia may be a good opportunity to pull out the Green Knight. We only get to use him so many times in a campaign, and I'd hate to waste it. But I feel like We could be up against some tall odds here. If there's more Astalian troops around, it could get pretty dangerous. Here we go. Let's call in the Green Knight. It's a level 30 hero that we get for a period of time.
No.
Okay. Yeah, active turns remaining 15. So we get him for 15 turns. Let's make it happen.
Those seeking my counsel.
Really? Randomly, Argueland's gonna declare war on me. I'm gonna call my allies to help, so hopefully that'll make the Wood Elves think twice. Your ally has been attacked. Okay, enter war on the side of the ally. So it's war with the elves then. So this war with Astalia was poorly timed. Maybe we can get Astalia to sue for peace if we give them a quick beating, because they are fleeing from me. We're going to need to get back and defend our lands, though, so this is irritating timing. You freaking chickens. That's just... ugh.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to declare war on these savage orcs real quick.
End them.
Let's kill the savage orcs while we're here, have a little fun, and then that'll be the end of this episode. And I'm going to see if Astalia will just take a peace treaty, since there are a bunch of cowards running away from me right now anyway. And if we can get the peace treaty, then we should be able to go from there and go back up and try and smash the elves. The elves are just going to be forever a nuisance, so we're going to have to figure out how to burn their little forest down and be done with them once and for all.
Battle pilgrims! Spearmen at arms!
Okay, there are a considerable amount of boars on the field, and I really don't want to be fighting the boars with my questing knights or Grail Guardians, because the boars have an anti-large. So I think what we want to do is we want to lead each one of these groups with one of our heroes so that they can tank the charge, and then we can try and follow it up with like archer support or something else. Let's hard group these guys over here. Okay. Alright, the trebuchet is in range. Alright. Let's get up here into the woods. That'll actually give us some protection against their boars. The Green Knight actually heals while he's in the woods. Okay. Peasant Bowmen are about to unleash. We want to get their Savage Orc Boar Boys into the woods. It's actually not the bonus versus large variety, so that's very good for me. Okay. Green Knight attack. Spearmen at arms. Okay, let's let our front line kind of sit still a bit longer. Paladin attack. Attack there. Okay, counter charge. See if we can crush these guys. Crush them. Crush the boars. Crush the boars. Let's get these guys go into guard mode. Okay. Finish off the boars, please.
Fay Enchantress.
I got a lot of units up in here. We could throw a healing in.
Winds of magic rise. Awaken.
Okay.
Knights and brothers.
Kill the boars. Kill the boars. Okay, got the boars dead. Get that group. Men-at-Arms back to the fight. Trebuchet. Our peasants are holding the line quite beautifully. Those investments in their leadership seem to be paying off, paying dividends here. Let's take these guys out. Been able to stop all the boars successfully. The Greenskins just settled the settlement and apparently didn't take any loss to their army numbers for having done so, which is kind of suspect. Reeks of cheating. Okay, let's get into the Savage Orcs. I haven't lost any cavalry units, so where is our other one? Oh, it's way off out in the distance. The Green Knight's like way off out there. Way to go, Green Knight. Let's go get rid of these. I need one of these units to crush these Savage Orcs before they win this fight. The Green Knight's just like, hey, I heal in the woods, so I'm going to go out there and hide. Okay, that was going to be a decisive victory for us. And that'll end this campaign episode. Yeah, as we build up the ability to field knights, our armies will become significantly stronger. Like, once we get into a lot of Knights of the Realm and Grail Knights later in the campaign, which means we need an economy. So I'm hoping to get confederated up with more... Oh, I thought they had settled there. They didn't settle there, so that makes sense. A Power Stone? That's pretty awesome, actually. The more power and everything else we get... Wow. Chivalry plus 50? That's huge. And she's unbreakable? Wow. Fay Enchantress is in the house, folks.
Slay them.
Yeah, there's a lot of elves, but of course we have allies. It's good to know. And we can try and use these allies to our advantage.
The
Baston,
lady
you need to...
grants you safe passage in these lands.
Let's get a military alliance with these guys, too. The more allies we pull together, the more dangerous it makes it for people to declare war on us.
You seek prophecy.
I think that's good for now. We've got the Green Knight out, and we're going to get some fights going. Obviously, I want to save the Green Knight for the times of chaos as well. And we can actually improve to the Royal Stables here, too. But maybe make more sense to build up the city first. Let's do that, because we don't have the money to support the Knights anyway. HeirofCarthage signing out. I'll see you all next time.